My child, your name is being discussed in heaven, and you will know why I brought you here to receive this message. Because you are the one among all those people whose name is being discussed in heaven, and for a great purpose. Listen closely, for your angels have brought a serious discussion before me, the kind of conversation that is rare, for it requires my divine authority. The guardian angels appointed to you, and to many others who walk in my ways, gathered before me, requesting that I grant a special favor over you. And, child, do you know why? They have seen your faithfulness. They have watched how, even in a world darkened by doubt and distance, you have clung to my light. When others have turned away, choosing paths that do not honor me, you stood firm, though the winds were fierce, though shadows tried to lure you away. Even in your quiet moments, when no eyes saw and no ears heard, when your heart cried out in silence, heaven watched. The tears you thought were unnoticed were gathered in the hands of your angels. Not one drop was wasted. Every sigh, every groan that words could not frame was carried up before me like incense. Your life has been a song sung in secret, a melody that pierced through the noise of this world and reached my throne. You did not ask for recognition. You did not strive for applause. You loved, you forgave, you served, and you remained. These are not small things in my kingdom. These are eternal echoes that ring louder than the mightiest trumpets of earth. I have seen you choose love when bitterness seemed easier. I have seen you offer kindness when cruelty would have been justified. I have seen you fall, yes, but more than that, I have seen you rise. You did not always feel strong, but strength is not the absence of weakness. It is the choice to stand when it would be easier to fall. You chose me again and again. And I have chosen you not once, but always. Now, hear this. What I have planned for you is not based on your perfection, but on my purpose. You, whom heaven has discussed, are being called to walk in a season unlike any before. You have been tested in fire, and the fire did not consume you, it refined you. The world may not yet see who you are becoming, but heaven already calls you by the name that I gave you before time began. I call you beloved. I call you chosen. I call you instrument of my glory. And though the days ahead may stretch you further than you thought you could bear, you will not be alone. As surely as the stars know their place and the seas know their shore, I will be with you. My presence will surround you like the morning light, and my voice will be the stillness that steadies your soul. There will be days when you will wonder why I have placed so much in your hands. There will be times when you will look around and see nothing but dust where you expected gardens. But trust me, child, for I am not a God of broken promises. I do not plant without harvest. I do not begin without finishing. What I start, I sustain. And what I sustain, I bring to completion. This is why heaven speaks of you. For while others see the surface, I see the roots. I know what has been buried in secret, the prayers that rose from your lips in the night, the forgiveness you offered when your heart ached. The courage it took to take one more step when everything in you said to stop. These things matter to me. These things are seeds of eternity. And I, the Lord your God, am the master gardener. I will cause those seeds to grow. Now is the time when I will begin to unfold what has long been concealed. I will show you glimpses of the why behind the waiting. And I will begin to open doors that no man can shut. But I will also shut doors that no man can open, for not every open door leads to blessing. Trust my hand, even when it closes something you thought was meant for you. Trust my heart, even when it breaks yours for a moment. Because I only break to heal deeper, stronger, purer. You will find that what I give you is not always what you imagined, but it will always be what you need. You will discover that my greatest gifts are often wrapped in stillness, in delay, in mystery. But I am not hiding from you, I am hiding for you. So that when you are ready, and only when you are ready, I may unveil what would have overwhelmed you before. You have asked me many questions, and I have heard every one. You wonder why some prayers feel unanswered, why some journeys seem longer than others. But child, my delays are not my denials. I am not a careless God. I do not misplace my promises. I do not forget my children. What seems delayed is often in the process of perfecting. What seems withheld is often being multiplied. You will see, and when you do, you will marvel at how I wove everything together for your good. Do not measure yourself by what others have or what others do. I have made you uniquely for a purpose that fits no one else. Your voice, your heart, your story, they are all part of a tapestry that I have been weaving since before you were born. Do not despise your scars, for they are signs that the battle did not defeat you. Do not curse your limitations, for they are the very places my power is made perfect. And when the enemy whispers that you are forgotten, remind him who your Father is. Remind him of my blood, of my covenant, of my word that never returns void. Heaven does not forget its own. I have engraved your name on the palm of my hand. I have surrounded you with songs of deliverance. I have commissioned angels to go before you and prepare the way. The coming days will be filled with purpose. Not ease, but purpose. Not comfort, but calling. And in the fire, in the pressing, you will find me more clearly than ever before. I am not merely the God of your mountaintops. I am the God of your wilderness, your waiting, your weary nights. I walk with you through every shadowed valley. I dine with you in the presence of your enemies. I anoint your head with oil, and your cup overflows. The enemy tried to silence you, but I will make your voice thunder with testimony. He tried to isolate you, but I will surround you with divine connections. He tried to convince you that you were too broken, too flawed, too much or not enough, but I say to you now, you are exactly as I intended. My grace is sufficient, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. I gave you free will, and that will is a sacred gift. I do not force myself upon you. I invite, I call, I draw, but I never compel. Your yes to me must come from love, not fear, from surrender, not pressure. And because of this, all of heaven watches with holy expectation every time you choose me. Every time you step toward obedience, Every time you turn from temptation and walk in the light. This is why your life is discussed in heaven, because your choices matter. They echo into realms you cannot yet see. Every step toward my will draws you into alignment with your divine assignment. And every step away delays, but does not destroy what I have spoken over you. Many people imagine that heaven only speaks of kings and prophets, of those who lead nations or shake empires. But I tell you now, heaven speaks of the quiet ones too. The mother who loves patiently, the father who provides faithfully, the child who prays in secret, the worker who serves with integrity. These two are discussed in my presence. For I do not measure greatness the way men do. I look at the heart. I search the motives. I see the cost of obedience in the hidden places. And child, when you have obeyed in secret, when you have sacrificed without recognition, when you have worshiped through tears, I have seen every moment. Nothing is lost. Nothing is wasted. I called you not because you were already strong, but because I am your strength. I did not choose you. Because you had it all together, I chose you. Because I knew I would walk with you and make you whole. The calling I have placed on your life is not about status or platform. It is about alignment with my purpose and participation in my plan. I have called you to carry my presence, to reveal my heart, to represent my kingdom in a world that often forgets me. Your voice is needed. Your hands are needed. Your presence is needed. Do not believe the lie that only a few are called. Every soul I have created is invited into the unfolding of my divine story. Some are called to lead nations. Some are called to lead one child. Some are called to create, others to build, others to restore. Some will speak, others will heal, others will simply love, and in that love, the world will see me. You may not yet see the full shape of your calling, but every act of obedience draws it closer. Every moment you say yes to me, even when you don't understand the path, I bring clarity in time. There are layers to your calling. You walk in one now, but there is more. You are being shaped, not punished in this season. You are being refined, not rejected. You are being positioned for what I have already prepared. My timing is not slow, it is perfect. My ways are not hidden to frustrate you, but to preserve you. If I gave you everything at once, it would crush you. But I love you too much to allow that. So I reveal in layers, in seasons, in pieces until the whole is ready to be unveiled. Your life is often discussed in heaven, not just because of your calling, but because of your potential to respond rightly. Every day you rise, angels take note. Every time you make choices for good over evil, for truth over lies, for mercy over vengeance, heaven rejoices. And yes, at times heaven also grieves, for when you choose what is not of me, the angels assigned to your path intercede. They do not condemn, they cry out. They bring your name before me because they know what I have planned. They plead for your heart to return, for your ears to open, for your eyes to see again. And when you turn, when you repent, when you realign, heaven erupts in joy, not judgment. The war over your life is not a myth. It is real. The enemy of your soul wants nothing more than for you to forget who you are, to abandon your calling, to settle into comfort and never step into purpose. He sows doubt, distraction, discouragement. He reminds you of your failures, magnifies your pain, and whispers lies about your worth. But I have given you armor. I have given you my word. I have given you the Spirit to guide you, comfort you, empower you. You are not defenseless. You are not at the mercy of the darkness. You carry light, my light, and light always overcomes. So stand up, even when you feel weak. Speak truth, even when your voice trembles. Love radically, even when the world mocks you. Forgive deeply, even when the wound still aches. These are acts of war in the spiritual realm. These are the signs of the called. These are the fruits that show heaven that you are aligned with me. And know this, child, your mistakes do not cancel your calling. Nothing you've done has surprised me. I knew the full story when I called you. I knew your battles, your breakdowns, your wanderings, and still I chose you. My mercy does not just clean your past, it empowers your future. My grace is not fragile, it is fierce. It does not excuse sin, but it obliterates its power when you bring it to me. And I restore what was broken. I redeem what was lost. I rewrite what was distorted. I speak now to the part of you that still feels unworthy. You are not called because you are worthy. You are made worthy because you are called. The blood of my Son has covered you. The righteousness of Christ is your garment. You are not clothed in shame. You are wrapped in glory. Walk as one who belongs. Pray as one who is heard. Live as one who is sent. The choices you make matter not because I will love you less if you fail, but because your decisions shape your legacy. You are creating echoes that will be felt long after you're gone. The way you live teaches others how to hope, how to trust, how to rise. And every time you live aligned with your calling, others are lifted too. Do you not see? Your life is a beacon. Others are watching, even when you don't know it. Some are waiting for you to rise so they can believe it's possible for them too. This is not a time to grow weary. This is not a time to retreat. The world is hungry for truth, and you carry it. The world is starving for love, and you are filled with mine. Do not hide what I have placed in you. Do not bury your gifts in fear. They were not given for your comfort, they were entrusted for my glory. Use them. Invest them. Risk them for the sake of love. You will not regret it. There are days ahead that will stretch you, yes, but I will be your strength. There are assignments coming that will seem bigger than your capacity, but I will enlarge your heart, and I will supply your every need. Do not think that you must fulfill your calling in your own strength. That is not the way of the kingdom. I call, and I carry. I assign, and I assist. I command, and I complete. Trust me with your journey. Trust me with the process. Trust me when I ask you to wait, and trust me when I ask you to go. I do not waste time, and I do not waste pain. Even your seasons of delay are fertile soil. Even your hidden seasons are places where roots grow deep. Do not despise these moments. I am building you for longevity. I am forming in you the character that can sustain the calling. Do not rush ahead of me. Walk with me. You will find that I am never late. When you feel small, remember this: my power is made perfect in weakness. When you feel overlooked, remember I see you. I know the thoughts I think toward you, thoughts to prosper you, not to harm you. When the road feels long and the night feels heavy, lift your eyes. I am your light and your salvation. I am your defender and your friend. I am your shepherd, and I will not lose a single one of my sheep. The calling on your life is not just about what you will do, it is about who you will be. Be mine. Be holy. Be honest. Be willing. The rest will unfold as you go. You do not need all the answers to take the next step. Just take it, and I will meet you there. One act of obedience opens the way for more. One yes becomes a doorway to miracles. Do not wait for the full picture. Walk in the revelation you have, and more will be given. I have surrounded you with witnesses, some visible, some unseen. You are not alone. And I am placing you in divine alignments. People are being drawn to your path, not by coincidence, but by my orchestration. There are those who carry what you lack, and those who need what you carry. There is synergy in the spirit when my people come together in unity. Do not isolate. Open your heart. Trust where I lead. You are called to be light in darkness, salt in a tasteless world, a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. This is not pressure, it is privilege. You are my ambassador. When people encounter you, they will encounter a piece of me. That is holy. That is sacred. So guard your heart. Guard your words. Guard your time. Not out of fear, but out of reverence for what you carry. The enemy will always try to distract those with high callings. He will tempt you with lesser things, with easy paths, with shiny substitutes. But I am offering you more. Not ease, but eternal significance. Not comfort, but joy unspeakable. Not shallow applause, but my divine affirmation. Well done, good and faithful servant. That is what you are living for. So rise up, child of promise. The time is short. The harvest is ready. The laborers are few, but you are one of them. Do not disqualify yourself. Do not delay. Do not look back. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your feet moving. Keep your heart pure. I will take care of the rest. And know this, above all, I delight in you. I do not just tolerate you, I enjoy you. I do not just use you, I walk with you. I do not just command you, I bless you. Every moment you spend with me is sacred. Every offering of love, of worship, of surrender, these are treasures in my sight. You may feel ordinary, but to me, you are extraordinary. You are mine. So let the heavens continue to speak your name. Let the angels continue to surround you. Let the Spirit continue to guide you. You are called. You are chosen. You are loved. And I will finish what I started in you. Amen.